got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Monroe. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Parker, and it's Vaughn in for O.J. Mayo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Now here's Carter Williams. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. He got it up. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we conclude the first half.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And let's talk about our pace. We need.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. Monroe is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1 spot. Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mayo's got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Bucks. To the paint, here's Freak. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bucks trail by 7. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. To the wing right side. Screen by Monroe. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. And another basket for Milwaukee.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Shots good by Sellers. Well, the Bucks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Landry against Monroe. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Carl Landry. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting, only around a 70% clip.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Down low and stolen by Hollins. Freak with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Mayo with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Outside Mayo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Out to the right wing. Here's Noel, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Mayo, the pass to Vaughn. Kicks to Plumlee. Outside Mayo. Rocket 2. Here's Vaughn. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Yes, O.J. Mayo.
Now Marshall. It's stolen by Mayo. And that does it.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Here's Carter Williams. Sellers in a 2-guard. Robert Covington out there with Embiid. Then there's Okafor, and it's Marshall in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered closely, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Carl Landry's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Marshall kicks to Freak. Can't get it to drop. His 5th miss. He's made 10 of 15. Monroe sets a screen for Mayo. Inside, here's McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
It's Parker with the drive, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And he gets it to go.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. 6 to shoot. Snatched away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Freak with the ball.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Parker. Shot to stop the run. Landry grabs the miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Sellers, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Freak's got 26 points.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
And the Bucks with possession here. 15-point game. Parker outside. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Marshall. To the inside. Here's Freak. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. That's 28 points for Freak.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Monroe, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Marshall kicks to Freak. Landry with the screen. Plenty of space. And again, it's Philadelphia.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Monroe. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
Dishes to Covington. In the corner, it's Freak. Rebounded by McGee. Bucks trail by 15. Carter Williams, the pass to Mayo. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Out to the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Covington's got 4 this quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And, Greg, I don't think we can overstate how significant that was for them today. I mean, beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
A fantastic show.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny